So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in Yamal! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Memphis Depay wins the duel this time. Yamal. Oh, this is a very good run. Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pablo Fornals. Shevchenko. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. So it is still 0-0.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's going wide left.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's picked his way through. Feyenoord are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a...
Agahawa! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Half an hour played now. Now it's Agahawa. Memphis Depay. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Showing good feet. And Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Musa.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Spread out to the left. He's found a way through. The muscular approach does pay off here. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Agahawa. Agahawa! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Agahawa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going.
Shevchenko, he's through on goal here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Away we go again. Barcelona, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Shevchenko. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Yamal. And this is Shevchenko. And here's Agahawa.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's managed to get free. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Laporte. Vermin. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Agahawa with 2 goals already to his name. Driving on and making good progress. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Very nicely done. Lovely. Now chance! And that's a sharp finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Feyenoord making further changes here and in quick succession.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has 2. Barcelona are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Caught offside that time. Feyenoord can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Over to the right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. It's a searching pass. And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And that's in. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Shevchenko just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?